In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get rid of plantar fasciitis. Hi, I'm Dr. Zarowski from NewVisionExcel.com. If you're new to the channel, then it is such a pleasure to have you here with us today. If you want to excel your health and your life, be sure to hammer that subscribe button and we'll be well on our way. In this video, we are talking about how to get rid of plantar fasciitis. You know, it is running season and I've been running a lot and I got plantar fasciitis in my right foot. And that's why I'm teaching you about it right now, because I'm teaching you what I do about it. Now, I've had so many people who come to me and they have plantar fasciitis and they've gotten all these different types of therapy and they've gotten custom orthotics and they've done it all, and at the end of the day they still have plantar fasciitis, and I'm able to help them with some very simple techniques. Now, plantar fasciitis can actually cause a lot of problems in your body if you leave it and don't actually get it fixed, and the reason for that is because what we have in our foot is the plantar vault. We have the medial longitudinal arch, the lateral longitudinal arch, and the anterior transverse arch. And those three arches make up the plantar vault. That plantar vault is designed to actually absorb and take the shock from every step you take. When you have plantar fasciitis, this red line right here is showing us where the plantar fascia is. When you have plantar fasciitis, it makes your foot not function right and your foot doesn't take the shock as it should. And what it can do is it can actually travel up the kinetic chain, meaning it travels up to the ankle, to the knee, to the hip, to the low back, and beyond, and starts to cause a lot of issues. So plantar fasciitis should not just go left unchecked. It's something that you really want to take care of if you start to have it. And so what I'm going to do is teach you some of the different techniques that I use in order to help with plantar fasciitis, because if you're not taking care of it, it's going to cause more problems than just foot pain. And I want to tell you too, if you have plantar fasciitis, you know, not only is it just foot pain altogether, you know, sometimes it can be in the heel, sometimes it can, you know, travel more towards the forefoot, sometimes it can be more on the medial part of the foot. It can really be all over. There's not any particular area. But I will say, usually in the morning when you take those first couple steps out of bed, it feels like you're walking on shards of glass. And so if you are one of those people who are suffering with plantar fasciitis, you want to pay attention to this because it hurts. And now let's go ahead and talk about it. So first is deep tissue massage. Now you're probably thinking go to a massage therapist, but that's not the case. You can actually go ahead and do this at home. So what you can do is take a tennis ball or even a golf ball, put it on the floor and roll your foot on it. Now most people recommend a tennis ball because they say a golf ball is too hard, but I personally use both. I need to get deep into that fascia in order to actually help it release, especially because I run a lot. So deep tissue massage is going to be really good for that. Now the other thing you can do is even use a rolling pin if you don't have a tennis ball or a golf ball in your house. And then lastly, one of the things that works very well too is actually freeze a water bottle. You freeze the water bottle and then roll your foot on that as well, and then what happens is not only do you get the benefit of actually kind of rolling those muscles out, but you also get the benefit of the ice, which is going to help with inflammation in that plantar fascia, which is very irritated at this point. So that's it for deep tissue massage. Next is stretching. A lot of people, when it comes to stretching with plantar fasciitis, do it wrong because what they do is they focus on stretching the plantar fascia. And in reality, what you need to do is stretch in some different areas. You want to make sure you're stretching the calf, you want to make sure you're stretching the Achilles tendon, and you also want to make sure that you're stretching the anterior compartment in the anterior muscles in the front of your leg there. And so what happens is when you stretch both the posterior aspect and the anterior aspect of your leg, what you'll find is that it's going to bring a lot of relief to the plantar fascia. For instance, every step you take, if your calf muscles are tight, essentially what it's going to do is put a lot more strain on the plantar fascia. And so if we actually loosen up that whole lower aspect of the leg and all the muscles in it, then what we're going to find is that the plantar fascia will also release as well. Now, the next thing that we're going to use is magnesium in order to help release and relieve that plantar fasciitis. And the reason for magnesium being very important is because magnesium is very calming to muscles that are very tight and fascia that is very tight. So if you have a magnesium deficiency, you're going to actually even be more prone to issues like plantar fasciitis. So if you have plantar fasciitis, be sure to supplement with some magnesium, eat some bananas, make sure you're getting a lot of magnesium in your diet to help give that fascia some relief. Now, last if not least, fish oil. Fish oil acts as not only an anti-inflammatory, but it also helps heal that area. So if you're suffering from plantar fasciitis, use some fish oil and some magnesium, and you're going to get some good relief with that. So be sure to implement this into your life if you have plantar fasciitis. It's going to be very important, and it's very simple. You can do it in a couple minutes, and it's going to get you incredible results. So if you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the comment section below. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hammer that subscribe button. There's the icon right here. Go ahead and give that a push, subscribe, and I would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, check out some of my other health videos that are going to help you skyrocket your health. Beyond that, guys, make it a great day.